One of the major issues today is time wasted on situationships that we thought were relationships. And it really goes back to the fact that modern dating has no purpose. It's without any real viable intent. Modern dating starts with type, meaning what? Sexual attraction, meaning what? We start at sex and then we hope to find some common ground emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Maybe we should shift back to our grandparents' and great-grandparents' model of courting, where people came together and they put the physical stuff on the back burner and they focused on the mental and the spiritual and the family dynamic, the values and the principles, and they got everything aligned that really would matter in terms of a lifelong, sustainable relationship. They didn't have this massive body count that they eventually became ashamed of, and you do become ashamed of it. Ask me how I know. When you have to explain it to your children and your grandchildren, how Pawpaw, how Dad had all of these different, It was because this modern dating thing is pointless. And now what has to happen is you have to become a person that no longer participates in the buffoonery. So I think maybe we should move from the idea of just dating to maybe interviewing, going on an interview. And if the first interview goes well, if you prove not to be someone that's psycho, if your energy is good, and if you seem safe, now we can have a second interview, and then we can have a more in-depth interview where we can meet families and I can see what your family dynamic is and you can see what mine is. And then we can have another interview where everybody that's important to us gets a chance to chime in on what they think. And then we can make decisions based on what you see your future being and what I see mine being, as opposed to jumping up and down in the bed, jumping up and down in the bed, and then saying, I love you, but I ain't in love with you no more. Just use your body for the last 3 years. So these are my thoughts. I think we should consider this. Forget this dating, go to courting.